Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Lucky. So in today's video, I just wanted to thank you guys so much. We just hit 3,000 on the channel, and it's a feeling that I never thought really would come. But what's awesome, guys, is that with me doing YouTube and stuff, I'm just filming what I would have already been doing, regardless if it was, being displayed for everybody else to see. It's just awesome that I get to share it with you guys and continue to make awesome content and stuff that, people are interested in, checking out. So today what I have for y'all is we're taking the car to go and get dynoed. I also have some stuff I really want to show to you guys. We got some Ripp merch in now. I need a hat. I know I need a different hat. I'm tired of wearing this crusty old Bass Pro Shop hat. But yeah, dude, I got some awesome stuff to show to you guys in this video. We're getting the car dynoed. We got some tires that are gonna be mounted up. My car right now is very filthy. But the first thing I wanted to show everybody is this new product from Ripp. So Ripp decided to create a vent hose plug for the Challengers, Chargers, and other vehicles. So what this hose does is it takes the vent hose here on top of the crankcase. It has water and other gunk kind of built up inside of it because it's front mounted. Everything is going through the grill and everything, and moisture can get into here. Well, they usually use it on any vehicles with a with a functional hood, or any water that could possibly go through the hood. It can gunk this all up and get it dirty. So this hose will run through here, be zip tied in the back of near the firewall, and vent remotely to the back of the engine. It has this awesome cap on it that has slots in it, so it can vent all the pressure and everything. So I'll go ahead and get that installed. I'm changing the oil in the blower and changing the filter out as well. Filter on, got the hose running underneath, down through here, and then out to the back of the car, back of the firewall. Catch can has been drained, oil's been changed. So I'm gonna go and do some pulls, make sure everything is good, and then we're gonna go and get these babies mounted. These are bias plies in the front. I got radials in the rear. I know, but we're only going to be using them for track use.
Warning.
There's your warning.
What are we putting them to?
35.
35.
35 on the street. I'm not running them on the street though. Man, these things look nice.
These are kind of heavy.
The best teacher. These things look sick though. That's crazy. Sorry.
You're good.
Man. Dude, that's fucking sick. Hold up. Man. That's killer. I think it'll look even better with the black lip around it though.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Have everything blacked out?
Yeah. Man, these are killer.
Where do you want them at, Oscar?
I'm gonna just sit them in the back.
Alright.
If one will fit. Will she go? Maybe if it's tilted first. Ain't no room to tilt it. It's fine. I'll just put him in the back seat. Hell yeah, man. Bro, oh my god. Yo, I'm like, I don't even know. That's killer. Okay, they're on the car. The car is dirty. I'm about to go get it washed. But the weights on this side, I gotta go see if they can move them to the inside of the rim, because on the back side they're too far where the caliper is. Like, there's like barely any clearance. I'll throw a photo up for y'all can see, so y'all can see. On this side, he had the weights sitting a little too far inside of here, so it was rubbing up against the caliper. Where are they at on this side? On this side, the weights are inside of here, so they're away from the brake caliper. But yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and go take the car to get washed and see if we can get that weight stuff resolved. Alright, well, as you guys can see, so the wheels look sick. I think that these wheels are freaking insane. I think they look awesome. I really want to get the rears to match, you know, and make it look exactly how the fronts do. But unfortunately, they don't have any. Unfortunately, they only have the bead lock rears for the wide body. I don't need that. So what I'm thinking about doing is sanding down getting the rear wheel powder coated to match the front. And dude, I think this is honestly like this car honestly is badass. So yeah. Alright, so it's the next day. We were supposed to do the dyno run yesterday, but that got canceled. They were having some issues. So we're going to go today. I'm going to put the regular street tires back on the car, and we're going to head out there and see what the car runs. It is on the same tune file that I ran the SS on, that I ran the Integra on, that I ran the GLC or whatever it was on, and then that I ran the V6 Camaro on. Nothing has been changed. We were trying to create the 85 map and do that stuff, but we're just gonna run it on the this file for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and back the car out and put it on the regular tires. So on the tires, these are 315 35/20s. These are OEM 20/11 with the negative 2.5 offset. These are OEM Devil's wheels. I do not have a link for you to buy any of these. You can Google and search and find some of these. I'm not trying to be an a-hole, but it was hard for me to even find these tires and wheels. So, you know, just look it up sometimes. Got all the wheels on it and everything, and I'm gonna go ahead and head on over to Jesse's and we'll see how this goes. Alright, so we're here at Jesse's Performance. We're about to dyno the car. We got Jesse, the man himself, here, and the rest of his crew. And what are our predictions? Last time we made 257.
Yeah.
And 234 torque. So what do you think, Jess?
Just exhaust, right? You had headers?
Nah, so it was yeah, so it was just full bolt-ons, basically. Intake, throttle body, downpipes, and it wasn't on a tune or anything like that, but like just like, you know, normal bolt-ons and stuff.
So Vortec and what, a 93 tune?
It's on a 93 tune, 660 injectors, still the catless downpipes. The highest wheel horsepower somebody made so far was 475. If that like is any, you know, help to you, but
I want to say like
I'm not. But hold up, I'm on a street tune, so we haven't dyno tuned it, so we don't know how much it.
I want to say like right at 4. I'd hope it's right at 4.
I think like 410, 415,
420 is my number.
420.
So here's what matters. Here's what matters. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what made who and all that shit, right? All that matters is how much boost.
Yeah, about 12 psi.
12 psi.
Yeah.
So it should be. I'm gonna say about 390.
390.
I'm gonna say
okay.
390, especially if it's on a street tune, because it's gonna be conservative.
Yeah.
I think on E85 it'd probably make, you know, some steam, but I've seen the intercooler and I've seen this, you know, I don't. That's what I'm gonna say.
I haven't seen the car yet, so like, I'm just guessing.
That's right. Stacy?
I say 391.
391.
Or 5. You have to be
395.
395. Okay.
Yeah, I always prices right it.
395.
Grant. 408.
Kyle?
Specific.
380.
380. Okay. It's a fun game.
Huh?
4 even.
4
even. Okay.
So this is how this is gonna end up. This is my prediction.
Uh-huh.
All right, it's either gonna be like 380, 390, or we're gonna like super underestimate this thing. And it's gonna make it'll make like 450.
I hope it does. Like, honestly, we're still, like I said, it's a street tune. The guy said he doesn't believe in anything conservative, but I think that it is because we haven't, the air-fuel ratio right now is like, it's at 13, 14, wide open throttle and like cruising.
Really? So
yeah.
it's super lean.
Yeah, so it's like pretty lean right now, but we started an E85 map, but it wasn't finished by the time we came over here. So I wasn't about to bring it, and we can't go wide open throttle because it was getting like super rich. It was like 8, 7 or whatever, trying to like step on it, and
Yeah.
pop or whatever. So, but whenever it gets on E85 and I do the fuel pump, it's just gonna be a 525.
Yep.
It should hopefully be like 490 right under 5 or at 5. I don't know. We'll see.
So the question that everyone's gonna ask, right,
Mm-hmm.
to you as an owner
Mhm.
is, why not a V8?
Why not a V8?
Yeah, like, and it's something that always crosses my mind too.
Yeah.
At the point of buying a car that new,
Mhm.
why not a V8?
So, let me explain it to them. So for me, this car was a college gift.
Okay.
So it's a free car to work on. I've only spent about $6,000 in performance on the
you
car.
had me at free car.
Yeah, I know. I had him in free car.
You know what I'm saying?
What's
brand,
that like?
yeah, brand. Well, I mean, it was a lot of hard work, like from school, and
Yeah,
then
for
when I
sure.
went up to school to play football and stuff too, I didn't have any way to get around, and I'm very blessed, like, to be in the position that I am, like, for the car and stuff. But with me doing everything myself, only spending about like $6,000 on performance stuff too, and then I'm out there and I'm beating RTs and other cars too. I mean, it's a whole lot of fun. I went to Yellow Belly and I almost beat an 2019 A10 SS without even knowing I was racing him, and he only beat me by a tenth. So I'm like, I don't know how to explain it. I went to go trade it in, but then they wanted the car that I was going to trade it in for was $4,700 for the Scat Pack, and it was like a $6,000. They wanted $6,000 down for it, and then I was going to have to deal with insurance and doing all other kind of stuff.
No, yeah, you're in the right ballpark.
Yeah. So I was like, well, I already have everything for the car done. The only thing that wasn't done to it is it wasn't boosted.
Right.
So I was like, okay, well, I bought the Supercharger for $2,900, the whole kit. Ripp loved what I was doing with the car. That's how. And then they ended up sponsoring the rest of the build. So with that, I mean, it's all good and it's all fun. It's a very unsuspecting car, and then a lot of
for sure.
and a lot of people, they don't want to be beat by a V6. So I mean, when I went to the track and I almost beat the SS, they were all like, "Oh man, he's on E85. He's got like all the sauce in it and everything, and it's full weight too. So nothing stripped out of it. It's not gutted at all. So I mean,
Is it auto or manual?
auto, the 8-speed automatic, the HP 45. So it's a fun little unit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Now, if someone gave me one of those for free, I would already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Well, I don't go around and I don't say it a whole lot because I don't want people to think that, I'm like, oh man, well, I got a free car, blah, 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 this, and they're going to be all like, yeah.
What you get in life is what you get in life. It's what you make of it.
Yeah, so.
I mean, the Transmetal started out as a $750 barn find.
That thing's about to be nasty, though.
You know what I'm saying? And I got about $6,000 worth of performance parts in it, too.
Which
okay.
$6,000
Right?
Man, but yeah.
The transmission.
in the
Or the rear end, or suspension, or
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
the bottom end of the motor.
Yeah.
Bottom end of the motor. Honestly, the bottom end.
No, it wouldn't.
That wouldn't even cover that. So
Yeah, but I mean, it's a very fun car. It's an awesome daily, and like I mentioned before, the future plans with it, because it's an open deck motor. That's like the biggest weak point with it.
Yeah.
And what we're gonna be doing is we're grabbing a spare block, sending it out to get the CSS, which is like the cylinder support stuff.
yeah, it's just a block guard.
Yeah, block guard, and it gets machined and everything, and then like decked and honed, and
Yep.
Then we're gonna do pistons and rods and like for the bottom end.
So you're not giving up on the V6?
No, we're not giving up on that, but I am grabbing something else, you know, with it. So I mean, it's still gonna be the daily until I grab another daily, and then the other daily is not gonna be much of a daily, but it's still gonna be a fun car. So yeah, I mean, like I got no car payment, so
yeah,
there's room, and I got a full-time job. It's pretty nice now, and then shoot, I'm like still in school and doing that too. So I got a whole lot more to go. I'm only 22.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
That's
That's
cool.
cool.
So
Now I'm gonna text your ass because I know you.
Oh man, no. I'm doing okay, but I'm still, you know, I'm still on my little budget bill stuff.
All right, let's get it in here and get it set up.
Oh man, way under. 355. 355, 267 torque.
Or you can clamp around both.
No, the problem is the tune isn't safe enough to make another pull.
It's not?
No, it's in the eights.
Man.
Yeah, and that's why it's all over the place because it's actually blowing the spark gap.
Oh, okay.
That's why it didn't sound right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the stuff.
All right, shout out to Lucky for bringing his V6 Challenger for some dyno pulls today. And just a plug for Jesse's Performance. Check out our YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook. Check out all the cool stuff we do.
Awesome. All right, so the car wasn't ready to go on the dyno. I really kind of just rushed this because I was trying to see what the car had made racing against all those other cars and at the track. Now we see what it made, and my tuner has already sent me another file to go ahead and flash to the car. We're gonna get this thing dialed in. It's gonna make the power that we want it to make. It's just us trying to, you know, figure stuff out. He's 7 hours away from me. I'm here in North Texas, so and then he does have his things going on and I have mine. So we'll go ahead and so I'm gonna go ahead and flash this revision. We're gonna get it all situated and squared away, and we will be back, and we'll find out how much this car actually and we'll get closer to, you know, the power goals that we had in mind. We're going to do a compression test. We're going to make sure that the engine itself is all good. I spoke to Ripp, and you know, we think that since the motor has been running so rich, AFRs in the 8s and 9s, even when I was out there on the track, I didn't know that it was in the 8s or 9s. I thought it was like still holding at 14 even whenever I was on it. But looking back at the logs, it is the same tune-up. We were at 9 at the lowest at the track. We were at 9 something AFR at the lowest on the track, which is very, very rich. And whenever we were just on the dyno, Jesse wouldn't run it again because it was very rich, and we were starting to get some blow by on the blow-off valve, There isn't anything coming from this supercharger because it is self-contained. There really isn't any other thing to check but compression, and you know, make sure that the plugs are good, of course. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the compression test and we'll see what it does. And boom, same deal. So motor is good, y'all. Motor is good, and I am very, 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 very happy about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video here. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. I did my compression test, checked all the spark plugs, checked all of the gap on that, the catch can, make sure that all that was good. PCV valve, everything on there is copacetic. So what we're gonna do is just add a second catch can onto the motor. Hopefully that will remedy the situation. We still really don't know what's causing it in the first place. I've asked everybody that I know, and I mean, it's just a lot of theories at this point. The great news is that the motor is fine, trans is fine. As far as with the tune, we're dialing that thing in and trying to get the AFRs to where they're supposed to be at. It was running at 8, which is, just to put it very nicely, it's not where it's supposed to be at, and it's a process. We're working at it. I'm not here to throw anybody underneath the bus. It is a process, and we are still, you know, trying to get it all, you know, figured out. So yeah, the car made 355, and that's what I've been on the street with everyone. That's why the car hasn't been out there smacking everybody silly, because we're on a street tune. But besides that, I appreciate you guys, and this has been Lucky, and I'll catch you in another video.